you think, speak, and act according to a code that would have to do that. And you do that on a daily basis. And it doesn't make any difference about the age of the person. See, it has nothing to do with that. I mean, you start from day one. Recognize that a job needs to be done. What is that job? Logic and constructively speaking, to replace a system that is evil with one that's not. And that presumably would be the most evil system of conducting the affairs of the people of this planet is the system of racism. It affects more people than any other system, any other what you call subsystem. So you replace that system with a better system. And you do that on a day-to-day basis by doing the most constructive things, because the white supremacists do not want constructive activity to go on among their victims at any time. So if you set that as your criteria, regardless of your age, 10 years old, 100 years old, your goal should be, what can I do on a daily basis, wherever I happen to be, that will be more constructive than what's going on around me? And there are all kinds of non-constructive things going on around you all the time. So you say, what influence can I have to make those things that are non-constructive and change the behavior of people in such a way that they do things that are constructive, starting with myself, saying things that are constructive. All right? You're doing and saying things. You're thinking, you're speaking, and you're acting each and every day. So that's the united independent factor. You're united with logic, or should be. So you take the logic, cause and effect. What's the most constructive thing that I do in the circumstances that I'm in? On a job, in a school, on a part-time job, sitting around a table talking to people. What's the most thing I say? Before I say anything, it's got to be the most constructive thing, that more constructive, or I'm going to try to aim to say something that's more constructive than anything that anybody else at this table, at this lunchroom table, is saying right now. Otherwise, I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to listen to what other people are saying and try to learn something. You can always learn something. And what you're going to learn, you're going to try to use it for a constructive purpose at all times, and learn the difference between what is constructive and what is non-constructive. And you do that each and every day. It's not something you set aside like it's a hobby or something. This is supposed to be your entire existence. Because how can you lose if you are going to always try to think constructively? Because everything that people say and do is going to have a constructive effect or a non-constructive effect. It's just a matter of doing what? Doing some thinking before you speak and before you act. So that when you speak and act,